Please give us a chance. Think in seconds in your head whether what you're doing is right. Put yourself in our shoes.
Residents of this encampment under Montreal's Ville-Marie Expressway are fighting their eviction set for April 1st, taking the provincial government to court with the help of a free legal clinic who say the eviction would put the lives of those here at risk.
It's certainly not every day that something like this occurs, and it's sad that it had to come to this.
Éric Préfontaine is part of a group of lawyers representing the Mobile Legal Clinic, a group aiming to get a permanent court injunction on behalf of the residents, which would push the eviction to a later date.
The very first objective is to make sure that, first of all, there's a real discussion as to what should happen to them. We're not saying that they are entitled to stay there permanently.
The lawsuit filed in Quebec Superior Court reads, even though it is the responsibility of the Quebec government to ensure relocation of the community, no alternative or solution of relocation has been presented to its members with a view to eviction, adding the loss of the support network formed by the community constitutes a trauma that can have aggravating effects for people who are already highly vulnerable.
What that means is that not only is this a very stressful thing to just be evicted in the middle of the winter, but it's also a more dangerous thing.
David Chapman, director of Resilience Montreal, says since the first notice of eviction in November 2022, which was later postponed, the government of Quebec and the Ministry of Transportation have had sufficient time to provide alternatives.
After all these months, more suitable housing options couldn't be found. More suitable spot even for them to put up their tents couldn't seem to be found.
Chapman says 90% of those who live in the encampment would take housing if it were available to them, but some have already spent years on wait lists and many do not qualify to stay in shelters for reasons such as substance use, owning a pet, or having a partner.
It allows for an opportunity for the authorities to say, no, we will not just move this problem away. We will consider it and try to find a permanent solution.
The court case is expected to be heard March 22nd. In Montreal, Felisha Adam, City News.